Hey guys, it's Marilee Johnson here with Brent Smith for the 21 convention. You just had your 2014 speech.
I did.
Loved it.
Thank you.
I say that so many times, and it's really true with yours.
Do you really say that to everyone?
No, not everyone. I can't. I'm not that good a liar. But yours, no, was really good. So some people have really good content, and they're not the best speakers, but you want to hear it. And other people are really good speakers, but they don't really have a whole lot new to say. But I loved your stuff. I really did. And
Thanks.
So my question, the first thing that you said, is how not to have competition with other guys. How to not compete with other guys. How do you do that?
Yeah, well, if you, most guys have competition with other guys when you do the exact same thing that other guys are doing. So in the context of what I spoke about, it's when you act like other guys are acting. So when you are over chasing women and you're doing all the same things, then every guy where you're at who's doing that is your competition. When you're the one who's the cool guy, still approaches, still has great conversations, but then you're not worried about all these other guys coming up and you're not afraid to go to the restroom or go get a drink and for fear of what will happen, and you're just cool, there's a vibe.
And you're not the cookie cutter guy.
Yeah, and there's a vibe, and the woman knows that because you're unlike every other guy that she's gonna meet that night or has met, and if you're open enough and carefree enough to just kind of go do your own thing, you're still in the area, doing your own thing, you'd be surprised at how that girl might just come up to you, or you can re-engage her, and none of those other guys matter.
Well, that's good. I'm sure lots of guys would love to do that.
Yeah.
You were also talking about there doesn't have to be super insurmountable odds in order to get the girl. A lot of guys feel like it has to be like a big long love story and there has to be this huge narrative, and you feel like it could be easier.
Yeah, I think we create that. You know, we want it to be that way, and that's why we also create drama. Because, right, drama means complication. It's something else to overcome, so then we can feel really good about overcoming it. And then we can call our buddies and go, dude, you won't believe it. She did this, and then I said this, and then it all worked out, of course, because I'm so brilliant, right?
Yeah.
Rather than, hey, I walked up to the bar, this girl looked at me, I looked at her, and we just left together. And they're like, what, that's it? Yeah, that's it, it's as simple as that. No, it can't be that simple, right? So yeah, we crave that complication, and we want it to be that way. So we create it most of the time, rather than just wanting the simple thing to happen.
That's so true. So you're here at the 21 convention. What are your thoughts on the speakers that have been here so far and what you've seen of it?
I think it's a great mix.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just one niche or one genre. It's well-rounded, which is, I think, the idea behind the convention is to all parts of your life. It's your life, and it's all connected. So whether it's your love life or dating, social life, whether it's health and fitness, whether it's mindset, and all the other things that are explored here, I think it's a great idea to bring everyone together and all-encompassing.
Good. That's the perfect answer, by the way. One other thing that you said was to stop chasing. And I feel like some guys might think, well, if I stop chasing, then that's it. My love life is over. I'm never going to get anything else.
Yeah.
So what do you say to that?
Most guys live in scarcity, right?
Okay.
We think there's only a certain amount of women, and because all the other guys are super aggressive and alpha males, that if we stand back, I'm never going to get anything. Right? We're thinking like, it was like thousands of years ago, when if you didn't go after the food or the women, you didn't get any.
Yeah.
Now it's a little bit different, but we're still acting like that. We haven't evolved. And what I was asking guys to do, what I do ask guys to do, is just move one step beyond feeling like you have to chase, because if you can be carefree towards it and realize and work on yourself and become a guy who doesn't need to do that, right? A guy who is chaseable rather than the guy who has to chase. Now it's a whole different ball game. So that's what I'm asking guys to do, is that's one of the big things, that you have to let go of your attachment to the chase. Even though you might enjoy it, because a lot of guys will say, oh, I enjoy the chase, Brent. And I understand that. I used to enjoy the hunt or the chase, right? Go out and try to get women to like you, and then you accomplish it, but that goes back to what we were talking about, overcomplication, the hero's journey, right, and all that. So let's just keep it simple and be carefree about the whole situation.
That's great. I mean, just the uncomplicatedness and the easiness. And So if guys want to see more of your uncomplicated life and how to make things a little bit easier, where do they go?
They go to attracthotterwomen.com, and they can also send me an email at brent@brentsmithlifestyle.com, and you'll learn a lot about me.
Fantastic. This is Marilee Johnson with the 21 Convention and Brent Smith.